talk about how narcissists are created. You've got a mom and a dad that have a baby. Okay? This baby has needs. Whichever of these two parents serves the needs of this baby is who the baby gets attached to. Okay, if these parents don't serve the needs of the kid, what starts to happen is a wall gets built up and the kid starts to serve its own needs. As the needs are continually not met, the baby starts to whine, cry, scream, fuss, rage, and worst of all, it starts to get quiet. Why is quiet the worst? Because it stops looking to the real world and real people to get itself soothing, to help it regulate itself, right? It starts to, again, come back in on itself. So they're no longer looking to this real world to get their needs met. They're self-absorbed. And this puts you on the self-absorption continuum, right? So you start out as self-absorbed to get your emotional needs met so that you can regulate, right? Then if that doesn't work, you start to gaslight people in your environment to get your needs met. If gaslighting doesn't work, right, you start to get narcissism. And if narcissism doesn't work, you get into the actual psychopaths, right? This is the spectrum that you start on when you stop trying to get emotional needs met in the real world and real people, and you completely go into the self-absorbed place to get those needs met. What parents are supposed to do is help their kids label, regulate, and feel their feelings. Right? So when the kid goes up to cloud 9 and starts to whine and cry up here, parents are supposed to bring them back down. Right? Same thing, it's fuss, bring them back down. Label, regulate, and feel their feelings. That's what's supposed to happen. But there's so much trauma that's going on nowadays that we learn to dissociate and internalize our emotions. And so we get into the self-absorbed spectrum because we are not taught to do these things. So we go internal to ourselves, which then puts us on the spectrum.